Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT Takeover 3, the finale. This is the final episode of NXT for WWE 2k16 Universe Mode. It will also be the final episode of NXT for quite some time. We believe this will be the final episode of NXT up until about WrestleMania is when we are predicting we're going to bring back NXT. So tonight, we're going to see the finale of all our big matchups, including 3 huge championship matches. We're going to see debuts. We're going to see superstars fighting for contracts. It's got it all tonight here at NXT Takeover. Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest, it is going to be a NXT Fatal 4-Way Showcase match, and it's going to feature this man, Cedric Alexander, versus 3 other debuting superstars. This is a match that's going to showcase the future of NXT going forward when the Cruiserweights invade NXT, when NXT returns in a few months' time. Cedric Alexander, one of the hottest free agents in the world. A big opportunity for him here to come to NXT, showcase his skills, and prove himself on the main stage. Cedric Alexander will have some tough competition tonight, though, as he'll be dealing with 3 other superstars who are trying to do exactly the same thing, which will not be easy at all for Cedric to try and overcome. Cedric looks fired up, ready to go tonight, and he needs to be if he's going to impress in this big opportunity that he has. Alrighty, his opponent first up. It's a man who's from the UK, Nomda, and he has a huge chance tonight. Himself coming from overseas to here to NXT is a big opportunity, and now he needs to try and make the most of it. You don't want to make the big change in your career and start it off with a loss. Only one man can win this match, though. And that's the problem that Dar faces. He needs to get this win, but it's not going to be easy at all. The next opponent for him is a man who has had to fight, scratch and claw in his career. His name is TJ Perkins. A man who's been homeless, trying to make this dream come true. Tonight, he comes to NXT to try and make his dream come true, and perhaps it could come through for him. TJ Perkins, been all around the world, we know that, well-traveled, been in the business for quite some time. Not that old, but certainly has had plenty of years of experience, and that experience I think will come very much so in handy tonight. Big chance for him to capitalize and use that experience to his own good to try and get himself this win. He needs this win. His opponent, the final man of this match, he's known as the King of the Ropes, and there's a damn good reason for it. He is certainly very skilled in that ring. His name is Gran Metalik, and a big chance for him here tonight, coming from Mexico. He has the luchador style. Plenty of different styles going to be implemented into this one to make this match very interesting to see. I mean, I don't know who's going to get this win, quite honestly. It's going to be really anyone's match. I guess whoever turns up here tonight and really wants it the most will get it. Everyone has been here for quite some time preparing for this match, so there's no issues of that coming into play, but we'll see who can walk away with this win in this NXT Showcase match. Basically, the winner of this one, everyone's got themselves a contract, that's guaranteed, but the winner of this one might just get themselves ahead in a future opportunity down the line when NXT does return. It's just basically showcasing their skills and kind of, I suppose, laying the groundwork of what is to come here in NXT and kind of proving yourself to be the top of perhaps a new division coming along here in NXT. And I guess it's just a bit of a way to find out as a viewer ourselves which superstars are going to be at the top, who's going to be the front runners of this division to come. And this is a good chance to see 4 of the very best in the ring right now. At the moment, it is Alexander and Metalik, and also Dar and TJ Perkins, as Alexander drops the leg onto Gran Metalik. And now Cedric against the ropes. And Dart tried to launch himself at a kick, but Alexander able to get out of the way. And taken off his feet now, it's Dar by Perkins. Tried to hit a suplex there, did Alexander, and now Metalik coming after him. Can't quite capitalize on that. Look out now, Metalik. No, Metalik lands on his feet thanks to Dar. Tried to hit a suplex of his own. Metalik being proven to be pretty tough to take off his feet and keep grounded. Metalik now with a Michinoku driver taking down Dar. Perkins with a big kick there to Alexander as well. This is going to be a crazy match in terms of action. It's going to be high flying. And look out, here comes Metalik. And drops down with a big splash there on Dar. And look out, steel chair involved. Well, we probably didn't expect that, but it's all legal in this one. Perkins going to do whatever it takes to get this win. Some men will do whatever they have to do when they're desperate. Perkins now, look out. He's got Alexander in position, can line him up and kick him right into the corner. Big kick there by Perkins. Follows up with another one. Flying drop kick right into the corner there as Dar and Metalik head outside the ring. Alexander now in the corner. Perkins gets Alexander on the turnbuckle. And Alexander's trying to fight back. Dar and Metalik to the outside as well. Perkins heads outside as well. Metalik crashes into the steel chairs. Crashing and burning, and a big moment in this match for Dar as he continues to kick away on Metalik, but Metalik gets one of his own. Look out, Perkins with a powerbomb to the outside of Alexander. High action here, all ready to kick off NXT Takeover 3 of the finale. Later on tonight, we'll see Bobby Roode, the glorious one. He'll be up against the greatest man to ever live, Austin Aries, one-on-one for the NXT Championship. The NXT Women's Championship will be defended as Nia Jax defends against Bayley. Baseball bat involved now, hang on. Metalik has it and drives it straight into the head of Perkins. Trying to launch himself and again launches it at Perkins and connects right between the eyes. Perkins is trying to get it off of him. Look out. Dar's got Alexander up. He drops him down for a powerbomb to the outside. Viciously driving him into the outside of the ring, which will do even more damage. Driven down is Perkins thanks to Metalik. Perkins trying to get back to his feet. Metalik in control of the moment inside the ring. That's where you want to be. You have to get the pinfall inside the ring. So even if Alexander or Dar manages to get the advantage to the outside, it's not really going to help them out too much. Metalik now, look out. Hurricane Rana. And that's looking good right now for Metalik. And now, hang on. Thought he was going for a DDT instead. Got the shoulders down. Cover here. And a kick out at 2, just barely in the nick of time. Perkins resting on the steel ring post, trying to get back in this ring. Perkins is in there. And now all 4 men back inside the ring. Metalik just kicking away and striking away in the corner there on Dar. Perkins strikes down Alexander, takes him down. Metalik has looked probably the best so far in this one, taking it to Noam Dar at the moment. TJ Perkins in a bit of a battle there with Cedric Alexander. Metalik with a moonsault, standing moonsault there onto Dar. Now here is the cover, the leg is hooked, trying to put him away here. No, a kick out again at 2. This one stays alive. Head scissors now. Metalik with these elbow strikes and a brainbuster there by Perkins on Cedric Alexander. That should be it, but it's going to be Metalik breaking it up. Well, that would have been it. But fortunately enough, this one stays alive. Thanks to Grand Metalik. And now, hang on. Alexander coming back after Metalik. Noam Dar's heading to the top. Haven't seen too much of Dar yet. He's been receiving a lot of the offense as a laid in a double foot stomp off the top of the rope. Now, Dar to win this match here. Win the showcase. No, a kick out at 2. Winning the showcase will propel you straight to the top. It will put eyes on you. It'll give you attention. It'll give you the respect that they are looking for. They want people to believe in them. They want people to think that they are ready to be here at NXT. There's no better way to do it than to win a big fatal 4-way match at TakeOver. Right hand there by Alexander. And now Metalik is taken out to the outside of the ring again. Dar now has Perkins all alone in the ring. Could be a chance to win this match right here. Looks like Metalik's heading back inside the ring. Not thanks to his own accord, thanks to Alexander. And now drops the leg. Cedric looking good. Perkins getting struck there. Back and forth exchange between himself and Dar. Fisherman suplex now. Look out. Bridging through. Could be it. And Alexander took his time, but he got there in the end. And now taken out there by Grand Metalik. Alexander thought he was going to hit a power slam or some sorts of maneuver there, but he couldn't quite do it as Metalik got him. Now Metalik drives him down, has the leg hook, but you just have to know that one of these two men that aren't involved are going to break that up. German suplex by Noam Dar. It's important to strike when someone's outside the ring, when your opponents are busy. And now, hang on. He's got the heel hook now in. He's really putting some pressure on the leg of Cedric Alexander was Noam Dar, but it's not going to be enough to win this match, will it? No. Metalik breaks it up. Now into the corner. Oh. Attempted drop kick. Only got a portion, partially taking out Metalik. This will help though. Brainbuster himself. Alexander busting the brain. Now hang on. TJ Perkins and Noam Dar up the top. Look out. Superplex to the outside. Crashing and burning. A chance now for Alexander or Metalik to strike. Both Perkins and Dar have been through a battle at the moment. Look out. Full Nelson. And now, no, the shoulders just get up and he just manages to stay alive. Wow. This is very close at the moment. Dar and Perkins still outside the ring, battling away. Metalik and Alexander inside the ring. Look out. Perkins bouncing off the steel steps. That's not going to help his cause at all. Now Metalik, was setting up for the Metalik driver, I believe, but he couldn't quite connect thanks to Dar getting involved. Now from behind, hits the suplex. Alexander's going to switch places, perhaps go to the outside of the ring with a steel chair. Throws it back in the ring though. Now all four men want to get themselves back inside this ring to make sure things don't go down without them having their say. Noam Dar now, some big strikes with a Pele kick there onto Perkins. And Alexander with a backbreaker. Metalik taken out with the backbreaker. Now it's up to Dar and Cedric. Cedric now gets Dar over the top rope. Can he take him out? Yes, he can. Right hand takes him out of the ring, but he's going to take himself out of the ring. Not sure if that's the wisest move right now. Perkins is in the ring. Grand Metalik striking Perkins in the back. Setting him up perhaps now for the Metalik driver. Cedric and Noam, you better get yourselves back in the ring. Up on the shoulders. And there it is, the Metalik driver. Grabs the leg, hooks it. Gotta be it now. Alexander's coming, but he's too late. And Grand Metalik wins here tonight. A huge win in what is going to be a great debut for this man. Four of the best up-and-coming stars coming here to NXT, showcasing their skills. And Grand Metalik walks away with the win here tonight. A big win in his career. And that will surely propel him straight to the top here in the future of NXT. That's a big, big win, I've got to say, for Metalik. He's coming up against three really very tough superstars. And unfortunately for Cedric and Noam, they were just outside the ring at the wrong time. Metalik picked his spot perfectly. He wanted to hit the Metalik driver a little earlier, but Noam Dar broke it up. But when he had a chance to put Perkins away, he did. He capitalized, and Cedric Alexander just couldn't get in the ring quick enough to break things up. And at the end of the day, Metalik gets the 3 count, and now he'll be ready to go when NXT returns. And he will certainly be one of the front runners in the Cruiserweight division in the future. Big win there for Metalik. But that's just the beginning here tonight of TakeOver. We have plenty more to come, including our next match, which will be for the Tag Team Championships. The NXT Tag Team Championships are up for grabs as the Vaude Villains contest for the tag titles over DIY, Gargano, and Ciampa. The Vaude Villains got a nice victory on a recent episode of NXT over TM61. I think that kind of surprised us all. I don't think many of us really expected the Vaude Villains to go ahead and get the win. They haven't really had too much momentum as of late. They've been up and down, hot and cool, but a victory is a victory, and they managed to get one. Now, all of a sudden, hey, they're in the driver's seat for the Tag Team Championships. A big opportunity for them. They're another team that was kind of, on the verge of going to the main roster, but other teams were chosen ahead of them. Still have plenty to prove here. And a win here tonight, or even at worst, a really good, close match might just be enough to propel them back in the discussion for the main roster. We'll see. Here comes their opponents. They are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, DIY. They are your tag champs, and here we go. What a match this is going to be. These two guys haven't been around all that long here in NXT, but boy, have they made a solid impact since coming. They have immediately got themselves the tag titles. They've looked good. Unfortunately, a couple of weeks ago, a loss over the Los Matadors kind of put a bit of an element of doubt in our minds over Gargano and Ciampa. Can they be the champions that we're all hoping them to be? You know, can they be long-reigning champions? Can they be the top of this division for a long period of time? Or was perhaps their title win maybe a bit of a fluke? They just had a nice little good run. We'll see. They're going to be tested tonight. The tag titles up for grabs. Those are the prize that they're fighting for. So those championships, the Vaudevillains and Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa both want. Right away here is it's going to be Ciampa and Aiden English in this one to start things off. English and Gotch, the Vaudevillains. And a headbutt there by English to kick things off here for the Vaudevillains. So they had a good victory last week, like we said, against TM61. I think kind of just proving themselves a little bit to kind of get themselves back in the title picture and get themselves in the top of the rankings again. I, for one, was kind of concerned that they were going to fall away. You know, they're one of the teams that I thought were really on the rise and had great potential to be tag team champions at some point, but they just kind of fell away at a bit of a point, and other teams kind of rose through, just like Gargano and Ciampa. So they've had to kind of wait their turn, wait it out, and keep on trying to get the wins, and they've been able to get a few wins here and there, and they got themselves in the picture, and they made the most of it. So now here they go with a chance to perhaps become the NXT Tag Team Champions right here in the finale here tonight. Simon Gotch, a bit of a push up there or two, and a bit of a show off. As Ciampa will get outside of the ring, Aiden English wanted a piece of him. Not too happy with himself, stomping on the floor out of frustration that he couldn't get his hands on Ciampa. Now Gotch has him up in the air, you know, can't capitalize as Ciampa with the counter. And now, Pele kick takes down Simon Gotch. Now the tag. Gargano now enters this match. And all of a sudden, the tag champs looking good. That's the type of move that can dictate and determine a match. As a suplex there. Good hang time by Gotch. You come out strong, you hit a big move or two, really put your opponent on notice. It can really benefit you greatly. And it's something that DIY needs to do. Aiden English and Simon Gotch, they'll be confident heading into this one after their win and now becoming #1 contenders. They'll believe in themselves. DIY needs to put that to rest quickly. Look out here, Simon Gotch off the second rope, falls back with an elbow. Well, maybe we thought he was going to launch himself, do a flip or two in the air, but he's not like that. He just comes at you. Bit of an old school style towards... he has an old school style here in Aiden English, and they are happy just to hit you with an elbow, hit you with a knee, strike you in the face. They're not all about doing the flashy moves, and it's still all effective the same. Gotch now going to be taken into the corner. With Ciampa there waiting on. Hang on, big boot there by Gotch, and now here comes a German suplex by Simon Gotch. Gotch has been pretty good, and he might need to look for the tag here to freshen himself up for later. In comes his fresh partner, but Gargano's going to get... No, I thought he was going to get the tag. Decides to stay in there, and that may cost him. I thought Gargano just struggling a little bit here. Simon Gotch got the better of him in that altercation. Aiden English now can try and keep the pressure on for the Vaudevillains, or maybe he'll lose it here. Gargano's trying desperately to get himself in the corner and set up Ciampa for a big stint here. The tag is coming, it's made. Here comes Tommaso Ciampa. But Aiden English not having... Oh! Thought he was going to hit the DDT instead. Bridging suplex. No. Can't get the win. Nice counter there by Ciampa. I thought for a moment a DDT was coming. Aiden English going to spoil the beginning of Ciampa's second run in this one. But Ciampa was able to fire back into suplex, and all of a sudden he's still got control. Aiden English needs to try and build to something here. Here comes the suplex. That'll work. And Ciampa is taken down, stopping away on the chest now. Gets him up. Headbutts him back. Tried to strike with the left hand. And now, hang on. Bridging through with another suplex again. He's going to get him up. Turns him around. Aided English. Another suplex. So just flying Ciampa around. May think he has it here. Can he do it here? Kick out at 2. Thought he may have had a chance. Worth a shot there. Now Simon Gotch is going to come back into this one. He's fresh, ready to go. Whereas Ciampa's suffered a great deal of damage in the last couple of minutes. See how he can come back into this one or not. He might need to try and get a tag himself. Try and find a window of opportunity as Gotch is in the corner. We've seen a few teams here in NXT move up to the main roster. Enzo and Cass and the American Alpha and Neighbor couple. Still plenty of really tough teams here in NXT. You know, like TM61, like the Revival. More teams will be coming to NXT when we do return later on. It's going to be big. The tag division is going to get even more big names coming through. And it's going to be even tougher for the likes of Gargano and Ciampa and the Vaudevillains to stay on top. And we'll see if they are good enough to hang in there. If they are good enough to stay as the tag team champions further on. Now, hang on. Suplex connecting again by Gotch. The Vaudevillains are really using the suplex as well in this one, especially that vertical one that we just saw. Utilizing it to their full advantage, and now rolls through. Had Ciampa on his shoulders, I should say, and he rolls through, but still can't get the win. Gotch thought maybe that was going to be enough. And oh, what about that? From Ciampa, a big enziguri right to the side of the face. Could have knocked him out clean. Now, hooking the leg. Is this going to be an upset here? He kicks out at 2. The Vaudevillains were in control. If he had got that win there, it would have been plucked out of nowhere. Ciampa and Gargano have to try and do something here because the Vaudevillains, in my opinion, have the upper hand. Gotch has looked good throughout his 2 stints in this one. English has been sold at times as well, but Gotch, I feel like, has been the better of the 2. Power bombing them down now. Gotch taken out. Gargano back in the match. Gargano comes through, hooks the leg, and have the win. No, a kick out. Kick to the face. Now Gargano rolls him over. Gonna work him down even more now. This has been good. This is the chance now to really strike. They've been back in this one. Gargano has him up with the shoulders. High cross, launching him outside the ring. Now, the cover here could be it for the Vaudevillains. No, a late kick out and near for the count of 2. How close was that? Could you get any closer? I don't know. He found a way to do it anyways. That was very close to 3. But it's only 2. Now, Gargano has Simon Gotch lined up. Now, has the arm into the crossface. He's got that submission hold applied. The hands wrapped around the throat and the chin of Gotch. Desperately trying to get to the rope. But it's not going to be enough to get him the win here. Ciampa working away in English to the outside. This is the perfect opportunity for either Gotch or Gargano to strike. Both of the other opponents, the non-legal men, are both distracted. And for Simon Gotch, if he can strike right here, he could get the win right now. Aiden English has got Ciampa taken out, whereas Gargano is in trouble here, taken out by Gotch. Bridges through that suplex. Could be it now. No, gets that shoulder up. Simon Gotch thought he had him, thought this was going to be the moment where he finally wins those tag team titles. But Gargano still in this match. Ciampa getting a beatdown from English to the outside of the ring. Snapmare there by Gotch. And now Gotch has Gargano in the corner. DIY in trouble. Gargano has a chance now to turn things around. His partner is taken out with a neck breaker, so he won't be in action. Now Gargano off the top of the rope. Look out. Oh, tornado DDT, but he's kept on spinning through. He bounced off the ropes. He could be out of it. Taken down. He's right here for the pickings. Ciampa's got rid of English. Now a big splash off the top. The legs are hooked. Trouble for Gotch. He gets him. Gotch kicks out, but it's too late. The Vaude villains can't get the win. And DIY hang on to their tag titles. Simon Gotch and Tommaso Ciampa still your tag team champions here in NXT. Well, that was a big win. The Vaude villains looked impressive. That's what they wanted to do. We said it earlier in the match. If they don't win tonight, they've at least got to look good. They've got to give DIY a run for their money, and they did. He bounced off the rope with that DDT. It didn't quite end up going head first into the mat. Instead, he was head first, springing off the ropes. And Gargano quickly followed up with a big splash, not even giving Gotch a chance to recover. Perfectly done. Ciampa had his hands full with English to the outside of the ring. But they get the win here tonight. DIY still tag champs, a big, big win. And that will surely keep the confidence sky high when they do return to NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, your tag team champions. Our next matchup, it's going to be a big one, as it's going to be Ricochet versus Andrade Cien Almas. Our next matchup tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is for an opportunity to become an NXT superstar, at least for Ricochet. It's a bit of a rematch from last TakeOver where we saw Ricochet and Andrade Cien Almas against one another. So here comes Ricochet, who has a chance tonight to get his place on the NXT roster. He's popped up here and there. He's gotten himself over the crowd, through the barricades. He's got himself past security to distract Andrade a number of times, and eventually last week on NXT got himself a match in a 6-man tag team match in a losing effort. Andrade has the advantage, the momentum heading in. Last time we saw Ricochet in a one-on-one contest against Andrade at TakeOver 2, it was probably the best match of the night. It was an incredible contest. It was truly a really, really special performance from this man. That's why the NXT universe, they want to see him back. The crowd wants him back. Will he get himself a contract to make sure that he's not going anywhere anytime soon? Here comes his opponent, Andrade Cien Almas, who basically just wants to remove Ricochet from his life. Ricochet just keeps on popping up all the time to interfere and to ruin his chances at really elevating himself to the next level. In my opinion, Andrade's not going to get far in NXT until he eradicates Ricochet from the picture. Whether that be making sure he doesn't get the contract, or if he does get a contract, well, settle the differences. Get this rivalry over and done with, because as soon as this is over with, I believe Andrade could take the next step and potentially become an NXT champion, which would be a huge accomplishment. Oh, wait, already starting the matchup right now. Andrade not wasting any time, coming after Ricochet immediately. He wants to get rid of Ricochet ASAP here from NXT. If Ricochet wins, he earns himself a contract here in NXT. And if Andrade wins, well, he removes his biggest rival out of the picture. Michinoku driver there by Andrade. Now working the arm. Ricochet, who's not having any of it. Gonna get back to his feet and a big right hand. So a special performance last time we saw Ricochet. Oh, look at that. Blue Thunderbomb there. Can he replicate that? Can he put up something similar? Because he's going to have to do something special here to beat Andrade. It didn't work out for him last time. Despite performing so well at TakeOver 2, it didn't work out for him. Here at TakeOver 3, things might be different. What has he learned? Has he gone away, gotten himself better? Has he studied the tapes? Has he figured out what went wrong? He's going to have to if he's going to win here tonight. Rolls out of the way there of Andrade. Whoa! What about that? Ducked out of the Enziguri. Smart thinking there by Ricochet. Follows up with a big slap. Ricochet has cost Andrade some matches, including one over Baron Corbin a few weeks ago. Just making Andrade's life a living hell. Ricochet just frustrated that he couldn't win at TakeOver 2 and wants to make sure that the guy who beat him, the guy who earned a contract, isn't going to get any further ahead. You know, he believes he should have won that match. Andrade got lucky in his mind, and he believes he's the rightful man to be a part of NXT. Look out, hooks both arms and plants him down with a powerbomb. Underhook powerbomb, very nicely there. Executed there by Ricochet, and drops the legs right on the gut and well below the belt a little bit as well. That's an area you don't want to be struck in. Now up on the shoulders and the knee right to the gut. And follows up with a senton. Nicely done there by Ricochet, looking very, very good at the moment, launching himself at Andrade, who now gets the back body drop, and all of a sudden has a chance to recuperate a little bit here. But Ricochet not letting him do it. This is the thing about Ricochet. He's, 110%. Go, 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 go. You just have to try and keep up. Andrade, he's a high flyer himself. He's came from Mexico, where he's had so much success over there. He wore the mask over in Mexico. He's come here to NXT, different look, different style, different approach. It's that spinning leg drop, and it's worked out well for him. But Ricochet is going to bring out perhaps the old Andrade out, where he has to try and utilize these high-flying maneuvers, try and quicken the pace, just try and keep up. That's the thing. That's the thing with Ricochet. He's just so hard to keep up with. He's just done so well in just being so quick and using his agility. Backstabber there off the top of the rope. That's nasty. Now look out. Got the knee, and he'll drive it into the mat, trying to keep Ricochet down. This is what he wants to do. Keep the quicker man. Keep the man who loves to fly. Just keep him on his back. Keep him on the ground. And he can't fly around on the ground. I mean, I would like to see it, but I don't think he can do it. But mind you, Ricochet could probably do anything. Just like getting hit with a DDT. Almost launched him out of the ring. That's how hard he got hit with that DDT. Launched him to the ropes a little bit. And now back to his feet thanks to the hands of Andrade, who will get taken down again. So this match has just been non-stop action right now. Ricochet with a big kick to the back. And now drives him in for a suplex. That's nicely done. He's just not even wasting any time. Gets Andrade back to his feet. Going to go for more. But maybe trying to bite off a little bit more than what he can chew as he gets planted down there by Andrade. Who's going to try and return serve here. Oh, went for the big kick there again as swatted away there by Ricochet, able to avoid. Ricochet now, again dropping the legs in a tough region for Andrade. Gonna get him back to his feet perhaps, back on one knee. And oh, a big slap there by Ricochet. And that's what you want to see from Ricochet, a bit of aggression from this man. And look out, standing moonsault. Ricochet, he's frustrated. He wants to be a part of NXT so badly. And he feels as though this is his one chance. This is his one opening. Target Andrade. And it's worked out so far. Targeting him has made sure that he's got himself a place here in NXT Takeover 3. Baseball sliding drop kick there. And now heading to the top. Andrade now, what's he got planned? Can he find a way to get out of here? Oh, he's got to get back to his feet. Ricochet had something huge in mind. But Andrade able to get up to his feet just in the nick of time and stop that from happening. Ricochet just slowing down a little bit there. Perhaps this is the time he uses to recover. Slowly walking to his opponent whilst Andrade is just trying to survive at the moment. Trying to keep up, trying to stay on the same course as Ricochet, who wants to go to the top of the rope again. Trouble now. He's got the arm. And oh, wow! What about that from Ricochet? Oh my goodness, here is the cover now. He can't get it though, a kick out of two, but this is why this guy belongs in NXT. How special is he? Andrade, oh, a powerbomb. Wow. Well, Ricochet still stays in it, but I was about to say you could just shut things down right there. That's a powerbomb that will change this match dramatically. Ricochet, though, manages to hang in there. How much longer can he go, though, at this pace? It's this frantic style of Ricochet. Now heading back to the top. Wants to try and do what he tried to do earlier, but it didn't work out. Oh! Went for the shooting star press. Didn't work out. Now Andrade wants him to get back to his feet. Andrade lighting him up. And hang on. He's got him, grabs a hold of him, and plants him down. Driving him into the mat with the powerbomb. And now the pressure on Ricochet, who'll get the shoulder up this time. Well, Andrade gets close, gets lucky, to be honest with you, to be even in this position, to be close to winning this match. But this one stays alive. Andrade just stomping the chest of Ricochet. Nothing pretty about that. But you don't have to be pretty as long as it's effective. Snapmare takedown again. And now, trying to dictate this match. This is what Andrade needs to do. Be in control. decide what happens next. Keep Ricochet grounded, slow him down, recover here, and prepare for the next chapter of this one. A wise decision by Andrade. Hasn't really got the hands too much wrapped around the throat though, also the arm. Working out okay though, kept Ricochet down long enough. A chance for Andrade to recover just to stay in this one. Ricochet taking an awful long time to get to the corner. I don't think it's going to cost him though. He's got Andrade up the top. Thinking about taking him off the top of the rope again perhaps. Oh no, he's going to. He's going to alright. We saw this earlier. Is he going to go for it again? Ricochet is about to fly through the air again. Oh my god. Ricochet, what about that? Just flying through, flipping his way through the air, and now Andrade has gone from being in complete control to looking up at the lights wondering what the hell just happened. Again with a snapmare. Ricochet though, different type of headlock. Gets him on the ground, putting a bit more pressure, yanking the head. Really trying to get as much as he possibly can out of this chokehold. Trying to slow down the breathing of Andrade to try and slow him down a little bit and allow him to utilize and execute his style. And again the knee right to the gut of Andrade and launches himself again. Ricochet still going though. He's just go, 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 isn't he? Just doesn't stop this man. He's just crazy. He's a daredevil. He's about to fly again. Ricochet lining him up. Ready to go again. Here he comes. 450 splash. Unbelievable from Ricochet. Is this going to be enough to beat him here? No, the shoulders up. Ricochet nearly had a contract in NXT. Wow, that is incredible. The athleticism of Ricochet is just unbelievable. No one in NXT is quite like this man. Just does not quit. Just keeps on going at 110%. He's frantic. He's crazy. He's loving the ability to fly around in this one. Andrade has not been able to shut it down. Hang on, up to the second now. Up to the top. Look out. Connects there. Ducks underneath that. Springboard crossbody. Still back to his feet. What is he doing? Look out with a bulldog. Does he stop this guy? This is incredible from Ricochet. Andrade just trying to survive. Finally get some offense in. Snapman now. Back to the headlock. And he's just trying to hang in there. Wants to save his every ounce of energy he's got. Trying to slow this guy down because Ricochet just is... It's incredible. He just won't stop. He's just go, go, go. This is amazing from Ricochet. But amazing may not lead to a contract. He has to find a way to beat Andrade here. This is what happened last time at TakeOver 2. Whilst Ricochet was flashy, whilst he was brilliant, whilst he was just incredibly showed off his athleticism, it didn't lead to the victory. And he still went without a contract. Andrade found a way to win. Big kick there by Ricochet. Andrade using the ropes to get back to his feet. Ricochet taking a chance for a bit of a breather. He's on himself. Gets swept off his feet by Andrade, who now will press down trying to get this win here. Near fall the counter two. The shoulders up. And Andrade thought maybe that was going to be it. It was certainly close enough. Incredible back and forth contest between the two right now. And Andrade stomping on the chest and the gut region again of Ricochet. Andrade sends Ricochet in the corner. Ricochet countering. Oh, sends Andrade outside of the ring. What's he got planned here? Ricochet lining him up near the steel ring post. Look out! Flies through! DDT! What about that from Ricochet? Ricochet flies through the turnbuckles and the ropes. And he manages to connect with a DDT, a tornado DDT outside the ring. You don't see that every day. Ricochet showcasing all of the skills in the world. What he brings to the table here. And he drops the leg there on Ricochet. Does Andrade. So Andrade still finding a way to hang in there. Rolls Ricochet over now. Into the cover. Can't get it. Shoulder up. Fighting for survival right now. Andrade doing everything he can to hang in there. Andrade, if he loses, he's not going to lose his contract. But if he loses, Ricochet is going to be here full time. And Ricochet is going to be there at every step of the way to make sure that Andrade doesn't get anywhere near that NXT championship. It's already happened to Andrade once when Ricochet interfered and screwed him over once. Will it happen again? Swept off his feet now. Ricochet determined to stop Andrade from moving ahead and starting his NXT career off with a bang. Ricochet now has Andrade up on his shoulders. Gonna go for it again. No, this time the kick to the face. Thought perhaps the gutbuster again. This time turning into the kick right to the head. This may be it now. Is he out? Has he got any life left? Yes, he does. A leg kick out again. What a battle between the two right now. Only one man can stand tall. Only one man can survive. Is it going to be Andrade, Cien, Almas, or will it be this man, Ricochet? This time! We saw it earlier with Grand Metalik. With the Metalik driver. Well, Ricochet following suit there. And now Ricochet off the top. Going for it again. 450 splash. Connects right on the chest. Surely now he's going to do it. He's going to get a contract. No, a kick out again by Andrade. Just can't get him. Just can't let him have it. Andrade just does not want Ricochet to win here tonight. But Ricochet is not going to give up. Still fighting for his life. Fighting for survival. Snapmare takedown. Shot to the midsection there. Another snapmare. Ricochet into the headlock. This is just about finding a way to keep your opponent down whilst you think about your next move. What does he have to do to win here tonight? What does he need to do to get this contract? Ricochet is trying to figure that out. Andrade is trying to figure out how the hell he stays in this match. How the hell he can beat Ricochet, because he's got no chance at the moment if this keeps up. Backstabber there, bouncing off the knees. Ricochet is heading up top again. Andrade, you better move out of the way, because this is going to be trouble if you don't. Ricochet! Oh, what about that? Ricochet off the top again. Surely this is it. No, a shoulder up again. How the hell is he doing it? Ricochet is doing every move in the book he knows, and he still can't get this win. Now, oh, look at that. Wow. Driving his head into the knee, and it bounced off. Ricochet is in absolute total control. But hang on. Oh! Powerbomb! Out of nowhere! From Andrade! A game changer! Ricochet caught out! He's in trouble now! Andrade! Rolls him through! Got him up again! Powerbombs him again! Ricochet! Are we going to see a repeat of Takeover 2? He's close to the ropes! But he's not close enough! Andrade! How the hell has he survived this? I have no idea. Ricochet makes a slight error at the end, and that error is the difference between getting a contract in NXT and going home. Unfortunately for Ricochet, he's going home. He's done. Second chance, and it doesn't come off for him. Andrade with the match of his life. Wasn't because he performed well, because he went through the battle of his life to survive and to win here tonight. He just has Ricochet's number. No matter what Ricochet does, he finds a way to kick out and beat him. Picks him up, slamming him down. And that's it. Caught him out with the powerbomb to start it. And Andrade finishes the job. Incredible win here tonight. Certainly a lot closer than he would have liked. But a win is a win, and Ricochet is going home, and Andrade moves ahead here at NXT going forward. His future is certainly looking bright. Our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, will feature Kota Ibushi up against Baron Corbin in a match that will determine whether or not Baron Corbin will get the opportunity to move up to the main roster. As we know, NXT going on hiatus, so a big opportunity here for Corbin to move up to the main roster whilst NXT is going in hiatus. And for Kota Ibushi, this is a chance for him to really move himself up the ranks a bit as well. Perhaps even leapfrog Baron Corbin in the title picture here at NXT. Ibushi thus far has had some big matches, but has been able to fall short a couple times when they have come around. So this is his chance to truly get his big win. The one win I think he's been looking for the most. He gets his shot here tonight. Baron Corbin won't be easy though, we know that. The Lone Wolf, but Ibushi has versed the very best all around the world, specifically in Japan, a Japanese star. And now coming here to NXT to try and apply his trade and make a name for himself here in the States. This is a big chance for him. And he's done so well so far. He's really driving his name up to the top of the contendership list. But there's a few people and there's a few roadblocks in his way, including this man, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin said on last week's episode of NXT that he believes that Shawn Michaels, our NXT general manager, is holding him down. He's holding him back, and Shawn Michaels doesn't want Baron Corbin to move up. Meanwhile, Baron Corbin thinks he's more than ready to go to the main roster. He believes he should have been NXT champion already, and he can't believe that Michaels has not been giving him the opportunities at the title. But realistically, Baron Corbin needs to know that the reason why he's not getting the opportunities at the title is because he hasn't really deserved it. But Corbin believes otherwise, he thinks otherwise, and he believes he should go to the main roster. And he will get his chance. If he wins tonight, he's heading up. He's going up. Which brand, we don't know, but he will be moving up. If he loses, he's going to have to stay in NXT for a little longer until Shawn Michaels believes he's ready. Who knows how long that could take. So the Lone Wolf needs this win tonight. Otherwise, he's stuck here at NXT, a place he feels as though he no longer needs to be. Corbin versus Abushi, one-on-one. Here we go. This one's underway. So Corbin and Abushi. Corbin wins, he's going up. If Abushi wins, well, hey, that NXT Championship may be coming his way when NXT returns in the future. Referee separating these two to begin this matchup. They lock up again. This time Abushi trying to get Corbin into the corner, and he does. Nicely done there by Abushi. Obviously, the lot smaller man. Look at the size of Baron Corbin. Quite big in height. Doesn't quite have the weight that some of the big giants that we see in the WWE kind of has, but still very, very difficult to out-strength and out-maneuver. Corbin this time gets him in the corner again. Oh, Ibushi with a right hand. Corbin's not happy about that at all. And Ibushi going to try and continue the offense. They continue to lock up. Ibushi has the headlock, trying to wrench the head of Baron Corbin. Corbin's got him against the ropes, trying to break this through. He does. Look out. Corbin, oh, meets the drop kick of Ibushi. Another one of these Japanese superstars that like to employ the strong style to their arsenal. Ibushi, he's had an opportunity at some of the big heavyweights here in NXT, including a match at NXT Takeover 2 over Hideo Itami. Fell short on that occasion, but it was truly the match I felt as though that put him on the map. He was so close, but Itami was just too good on that night. And Ibushi continues to really impress us ever since. But, of course, Ibushi beat Zack Sabre Jr. to earn a contract here in NXT and continues to give it 100% here. Hurricane Rana takes down Baron Corbin. And a shot to the back there of Corbin as well. Ibushi just continues to keep on going. He's a tough superstar to beat, and he's certainly going to be one for the future here at NXT. We know that's for sure. But the question is, how well has he adapted to NXT? How prepared is he to beat some of the best here at NXT? Certainly the likes of Corbin, who's been here since the beginning. Can Ibushi overcome some of these big, tough opponents? Look out. Suplex. Oh, into the brainbuster. Nicely done there by Ibushi. The brainbuster we'll probably be seeing much more later on tonight when Austin Aries meets Bobby Roode later. Powerbomb there by Ibushi. Now thinking about going up Not to the top, but to the second for a splash and connects. Baron Corbin's taken down. Abushi trying to keep the pressure on Corbin, who just can't quite get himself going here. He's just on his back, struggling, as Abushi just won't let up, but there you go. Chance now for Abushi. But he's taken off his feet again. Here's Corbin, and a shot to the gut. But that one looks as though it hurt Abushi more than Baron Corbin. Abushi, though, countering, and he just keeps on finding a way to slip out of everything that Corbin is trying to do. Abushi really giving Baron Corbin a hard time here. Now, look out from behind. Wow. Corbin bouncing off, head first into the mat. Reverse Hurricane Rana could be it. This might just be the one move that he needs to elevate himself here at NXT. Not quite. Corbin kicks out at 2. I guess for Corbin, let's just say he does win tonight. Which brand does he go to? For probably his level right now, he's still probably looking at the US Championship or the IC Championship. He's probably in that bracket and could be a really tough contender for one of those champions. And I guess if you're Baron Corbin, you got to look at both champions. Shinsuke Nakamura, the US champion, may not be champion for much longer. Obviously, at TLC having a title defense against Sheamus. But you got to look at the both champions there, and Nakamura quite similar to Ibushi here. If Corbin can beat Ibushi tonight, might not be a bad option to head over to Raw and try his luck against someone pretty similar. He goes over to SmackDown with Neville still being the Intercontinental Champion. Well, he's got a guy who's got a lot of speed, a lot of agility, but he's a guy who seems as though he's just freakishly hard to beat. You know, no matter what you throw at Neville, he finds a way to keep on kicking out. So maybe someone like Baron Corbin may not be suited to try and beat Neville. Maybe he beats Kota Ibushi tonight. Maybe Raw might be the best brand for him to win one of those championships. Maybe Corbin feels as though he's ready for more than that. I don't know. Corbin maybe feels as though, hey, I'm ready for the world title. Now that's going to be some real tough competition on both brands to try and break through that. But you never know. Corbin's pretty confident in himself. Maybe a touch full of himself as well. He never won the NXT Championship here, but yet he still feels as though he's ready for the big time. So Corbin talks a big game but fails to really back it up. That's why he needs this win tonight. That's why Shawn Michaels agreed to this match. He agreed, look, if you can impress me, you can prove me wrong, I'll give you what you want. I'll give you the match that you're looking for. Because that's what NXT is all about here in Universe Mode. It's just basically a proving ground. You come here to prove yourself ready for the big time. Baron Corbin, arguably, my opinion, hasn't quite proven himself, but he feels as though he has, and Michaels has given him the opportunity to do so. Michaels is a doubter as well, and hey, Corbin wins tonight. You can't dispute it. Beating one of the top talents here in NXT, that's a good enough victory for me to feel as though he might be ready for the big time. So we'll see how Corbin fares. Corbin's just lacking some big wins here in NXT, but this is a real chance for him to be a part of TakeOver and be a part of history. Could be the next man heading up to the main roster. Obviously with NXT going on hiatus, many believe a number of the NXT superstars will be trying to get their names on the main roster. Corbin receives a power slam there by Abushi. Hooks the leg now, Abushi. Those big legs of Corbin. Kicks out though. Corbin could be one of those names trying to get himself on the main roster very, very soon. Abushi gets Corbin up. Swept off his feet though. Going to be dragged towards the center of the ring. Go for the cover now. Corbin to beat Abushi. No, kick out again at 2. Close match, but still, Abushi, plenty of fight left in him. Corbin's got the upper hand in the last few minutes. And Corbin, grabs a hold of Abushi and just tosses him to the other side of the ring. Nothing pretty about that, but still, very effective regardless. Elbow strike by Abushi. Snapman there by Abushi. Again, a shot to the back there of Corbin. Now going back to the second. Hit a splash earlier. What's his plans now? Waiting it out. Lining up Baron Corbin. Here he comes with a splash. Waiting for the right moment. And boy was it. Connecting nicely. Up on the second again. How about another one? 2 in a row for Kota Ibushi. But no cover. Not sure about that. Corbin was down. Ibushi took the time to recover slightly. Corbin now in the corner. Countering with the elbow though. Now picked up and slammed down right in front of him. Good power here from Ibushi. Corbin's not a small man. Ibushi's been able to lug him around pretty comfortably. And that's what Abushi probably has to try and do. Sometimes his speed, quickness and agility and technical ability may not be enough. So try and throw a bit of power in there as well. What about that? We saw it earlier on. He connects again. Corbin went from looking good to hanging on for dear life. This is his future on the line. Will it be on Raw or SmackDown, or will it still be at NXT? Corbin right hand, shot to the gut. Look out, Corbin grabs the leg, picks him up and slamming him down. Well, it was slow, but he put a lot more force and just brute physicality into that one. And now Abushi will be feeling it. Baron Corbin maybe setting up for the end of days. Look out. No. Ibushi countering. Ibushi now. He's got Corbin up. And here comes. Yes! The last ride powerbomb. Kota Ibushi may have Corbin beat here. Corbin pressure's on. Can he kick out? Oh, he does. He kicks out. Ibushi nearly had the win and nearly kept Corbin here in NXT. Corbin needs to move up desperately. Now a Samoan drop by Baron Corbin. Grabs a hold of Ibushi. Back to his feet. And the knee to the gut. And now Baron Corbin got him up. Going for the Falcon Arrow. Connects. Corbin now in control. Perhaps 3 seconds away from going to the main roster. Abushi stays in it though. He was close. He knows it. He can feel it. He realizes that he's only 3 seconds away from finally getting away from NXT. It's what he wants more than anything. He wants to leave NXT. Ibushi has Corbin. Hang on. Oh, spearing him right into the second turnbuckle. Corbin now. He's in trouble. Ibushi off the second again. We've seen plenty of splashes from him tonight. How about another one? Corbin grabs a hold of the ribs. Realizes that he's in some real trouble if he can't find something quickly. All of a sudden, Ibushi's managed to turn things around. That spearing maneuver there by Ibushi sending Corbin into the turnbuckle knocked him out. Corbin's certainly feeling it. Bouncing off the ropes. Standing drop kick there by Ibushi. Swiftly taking Corbin off his feet. Shot to the back again. Ibushi's just not letting him up. Baron Corbin. That main roster contract is slipping away very quickly. He signed half the name, but at the moment, it's about to be deleted. Ibushi trying everything, slamming him down right in front of him again. Baron Corbin, what can he do? Look out! What about that from Ibushi? Corkscrewing with the moonsault. Now, hooks the leg. May have Corbin here again. And a leg kick out at 2 by Corbin. A near fall. How much closer can you get? Corbin nearly staying here in NXT. Ibushi has Corbin in the corner. And a clubbing clothesline. And now Corbin setting him up, wants him to get to his feet. He realizes he's got to get out of this match quickly. The longer it goes, the harder it's going to be for him. Now, look out. End of days. Corbin connects and will escape here tonight at NXT. Baron Corbin wins. He defeats Kota Ibushi at TakeOver 3, the finale. And it will be the finale, the swan song, the final match for Corbin here in NXT. He's going to the main roster. Michaels, I guess, has been proven wrong. Corbin, I tell you what, was not the effort that he probably thought he was going to give when he thought about it. When he thought about it last week. He thought he was going to beat Abushi comfortably, but he's not done yet. He's got Abushi. He's going to go for the Falcon Arrow one more time. He's proven the doubters wrong. He's beaten Abushi, but he hasn't quite put the icing on the cake yet. Just sending a quick, friendly reminder what he's all about and sending a message to his main roster. Soon-to-be main roster opponents. The end of days again. Abushi laid out. Corbin stands tall. And he's not done yet. How about one more? Baron Corbin heading to RAW or Smackdown. And he's got the confidence, the momentum, and he's now has sent the ultimate message. Corbin with another end of days. And he's ready now. Corbin lays out Abushi. And this will be the final time we see him here in NXT. Time for another championship match here at TakeOver. And this time it's for the NXT Women's Championship. The former champion Bayley has to try and overcome the odds when she meets Nia Jax one-on-one here tonight. Here is Bayley. She was champion. She beat Charlotte for the championship. Unfortunately, at last TakeOver, it was Nia Jax who put Bayley down and came away as champion. Bayley wants the title back though. She's trying everything in her power to get herself back at the top of NXT. She's earned her way into this match. Fortunately for her, you know, she already had a rematch clause, but our GM Shawn Michaels wanted to make sure that she was the rightful woman to take on Nia Jax here tonight. Made her compete in a triple threat match where she defeated Alexa Bliss and Carmella in the one night. What a win that was. And now Bayley trying to make sure that she can keep her momentum going and perhaps get that championship back here tonight. Her opponent, though, is not going to be easy whatsoever. She's big, she's vicious, and she will kick your backside. Nia Jax, here we go. Your NXT Women's Champion. Defending against Bayley, Nia Jax has just been on a roll. She's climbed into the power rankings this week after getting a good win over Carmella on NXT last week. Her momentum's there. She just keeps on winning, and now Nia Jax is ready and prepared for TakeOver tonight. Can Bayley somehow find a way to beat Nia Jax? I don't see it. I just can't see it happening. Nia Jax, she came in, she lost a few matches. But now, over the last couple of months, things have just changed. She's gotten herself better. She's gotten herself more comfortable here at NXT, more accustomed to NXT, and she's better and ready to go. She, I think, could be a long reigning champion here in NXT. Bayley versus Nia Jax. Here we go. This one's underway. So Nia Jax and Bayley, as Nia Jax has Bayley up and slamming her down. Good start here for Nia Jax. That's what she has to try and do. Utilize her power, utilize her strength, make sure that Bayley just can't stay in it. Keep punishing Bayley, keep putting the pressure on her. And if she can continue to do that, she's going to be very, very tough to beat. Bayley now from behind. Bayley's going to pick up Nia Jax, and she can do it. Good strength there by Bayley, able to pick up clearly the bigger sized opponent. But Bayley's able to showcase what she can do here. Now try to hit the elbow there to Nia Jax, not having any of it. Jax counters back. Turns Bayley around. Now Nia Jax sweeping Bayley off of her feet. Down goes Bayley. Nicely done there by Nia Jax. And Bayley not giving up just yet. Bayley's just been trying to keep her career going. Many believe that she may be ready for the main roster herself after having a nice little title reign, but she believes she's got unfinished business to attend to here in NXT, and that's the NXT Women's Championship. Bayley wants to be champion, desperately wants to beat Nia Jax and win back that title. But if she doesn't win it tonight, many wonder where her future will be. Will it be in the main roster? Or will she try and continue to prove herself here in NXT? Oh, what a vicious kick to the back there by Jax on Bayley. Bayley taking Nia Jax off her feet though, and Bayley drops both fists on the head of Nia Jax, but Jax fights back with a kick right to the face. And now, hang on, Nia Jax with a Samoan drop, just comfortably picking up Bayley with ease, putting her on her back, and down she goes. Bayley stays in it though, but there's the power on display right there by Nia Jax. Vicious power. Power that just cannot be matched. Backbreaker there by Bayley. And Bayley has to find a way to overcome that power. Find a crack, find a weakness, find something that she can do to use against Nia Jax. At the moment, I couldn't tell you what it is. Bayley turned around there by Jax, countering though. And Bayley's got Jax again, and this time driving her down. Suplexing Nia Jax and can potentially have her beat here. Jax now kicks out again at 2. Stays in it. But Bayley tried to connect there, but missed out. This time Nia Jax takes Bayley off her feet. Jax now has Bayley by the throat and takes her up and down. Jax beat Peyton Royce with this very move, but she can't beat Bayley with it. Nia Jax grabs a hold of Bayley again and just slams her head back into the mat. Jax looking dominant, looking strong here. Bayley quickly finding out how difficult it is to overcome the power of Nia Jax. Peyton Royce gave Nia Jax a real run for her money a few weeks ago on NXT. Nia Jax couldn't quite beat Peyton Royce as quick as she would have liked, but Jax, I felt as though, oh, there's an elbow there by Bayley off the second. Hold that thought, Bayley. Missing the kick though. Nia Jax back up and hang on, takes down Bayley. I thought that was the ultimate warm-up for Nia Jax against Peyton Royce because it was a similar sized opponent and probably a very similar style match she's going to get. So that warm-up against Peyton Royce was difficult, but she got through it. She found a way to win, and I think she'll be much better because of it. Winning against Carmella as well, going 2 from 2, heading toward this match with plenty of momentum, plenty of confidence. She's just continuously winning as of late, and that's what you want to do if you're Nia Jax. You want to keep reassuring yourself and your opponents that you are the best in NXT. Jax taking a breather. She can afford to do so. Bayley doesn't look like she's getting up anytime soon. Certainly not now after the helping hand by Nia Jax. Shot to the back there again. Nia Jax is clubbing Bayley, keeping her down. Bayley not giving up though. Plenty of fight in the heart of Bayley. Bayley trying to pick up Jax. Not going to work out. Instead, German suplex by Nia Jax on Bayley. Could be it right here. Uh-oh. Leg drop! Nia Jax connects with a leg drop. Bayley in trouble. No, the shoulder up. Bayley still has some fight left. Nia Jax in disbelief. The big leg drop. You thought that was it for sure. But Bayley stays in it. Bayley kicked to the gut. Nia Jax returns serve. But Nia Jax ain't giving up. Bayley's not giving up. Who will give in first though? Who will keep on going till they got nothing left? Who's going to break? Nia Jax. She's dominating right now. The pressure is completely on Bayley. It might be a matter of survival for Bayley right now. How long can she survive for? Can she survive long enough for Nia Jax to make a mistake? Jax again just tossing Bayley around. I can't see it. Bayley's in trouble. I can't see Bayley being able to pull through out in this one. She kicks out again. This one stays alive. Jax striking Bayley again. Didn't get all of it, but enough. Jax just dragging Bayley into the middle of the ring. And just stepping over Bayley, using her weight to her advantage. The size of Nia Jax coming into play. A snapmare takedown. And puts the knee into the back of Bayley while she wrenches those arms back. Bayley, her arms could be taken out here, which of course would lead to the Bayley to belly that she desperately needs to find. Nia Jax, if you can take those arms out, there's no way Bayley will be able to hook it in and get it done and lift up Nia Jax to take her down. Jax, though, immediately trying to shut down this opportunity here by Bayley. Nia Jax grabs Bayley. Into the corner she goes. Jax launching herself at Bayley, just steamrolling straight at the Bayley, and Bayley's in major trouble here. Jax showcasing what she's all about and how good she truly is. Right hand there again to Bayley. Bayley countering back though. And hang on. There it is! Bayley to belly! That's what she wanted. She's found it. And now Bayley's going to steal the title. No, Jax. Wow, comfortably. Not even close to 3. She kicks out at 2. And that's a statement made right there. Nia Jax is going to have to be... It's going to need more than one Bayley to belly to beat her right now. She is going to take a lot of offense, a neck breaker there, to be beaten. What can Bayley do? She's hit her best move. Does she try and look for it again? She's trying to get going now. A couple of clotheslines here to Nia Jax. Clotheslining her again. Bayley now has Jax in the corner. Bayley trying to get to Nia Jax. Nia Jax in the corner. Just watching on as Bayley practicing some of her moves. Just kind of preparing what she's going to do to Nia Jax when she finally reaches her. She's finally got there. Hooray! But Nia Jax countering, hit the kick right to the face. Bayley countering back though. Nia Jax now in the corner. Now this time Bayley gets her a little quicker. As now Nia Jax going to be taken to the top of the rope. No way can Bayley get off the top. Surely not. Nia Jax though. Oh, look out. Bayley's got the arm and tosses her off the top of the rope. The referee was in danger there. Cover now. Bayley's going to do it here. No, again, Jax kicks out. A little closer this time. But Bayley in the fight of her life to hang on here. And she thought maybe that was it. Jax taking plenty of damage off the top, being tossed to the other side of the ring. Doesn't happen too often to her. Now Bayley swept up her feet by Jax and again drops the leg onto the arm of Bayley. Now drops the leg on the head. The second leg drop to Bayley. Nia Jax has done it. She retains. Nia Jax was in a bit of trouble, but she quickly shut that down and decided that was the time. Finish Bayley off once and for all. She does, and she defends the Women's Championship. Major win for Nia Jax, and now she can rest easy. The finale of NXT will still remain with Nia Jax as your champion heading towards, I guess we can say, a new season of NXT. Nia Jax in trouble here when Bayley took her off the top of the rope, but Bayley to belly not too long before that. But to Nia Jax's credit, back to her feet, leg dropping Bayley. Retains the title tonight. She's happy about it. She celebrates. Still, your NXT Women's Champion, like it or not. She's put away Bayley comfortably here tonight. She's proven herself to be the very best here in NXT, time and time again. Nia Jax on top of the world. Nia Jax, her future is bright, no doubt about that. But her future will remain here at NXT as she continues to beat her opponents up. It's main event time here at NXT Takeover 3, the finale. We're about to find out who will be NXT champion heading into the new season of NXT. Will it be this man, Austin Aries, or Bobby Roode? Austin Aries calls himself the greatest man to ever live. Now, some people agree with Austin Aries, some people not quite so much. Aries has his fans, but also has his detractors. But for the most part, Aries is just out here to try and win himself some gold, whether you like him or whether you hate him. Austin Aries is one of the best here in NXT, and he's really out to prove himself. He wants to make sure that he can come in here as the NXT champion for the new season. Plenty of history with Bobby Roode, we know that. Throughout their time in their careers, they've met for championships, they've teamed for championships. But this is NXT, it's a different story. And this is Bobby Roode. Your champion, Bobby Roode. He's glorious, and here he is, making his presence known in NXT before your eyes. The glorious one makes his way to the ring. He's the NXT champion. But for how much longer can Bobby Roode hang on to the NXT championship tonight? Or is tonight the night where Roode, it's the, well, I'm going to use the pun, a rude awakening. Bobby Roode won the championship from AJ Styles in our last takeover in what was only his second match here in NXT. Since then, Roode has looked the goods, beating Hideo Itami one-on-one. Tag team victory in the recent episode of NXT as well, where he pinned Austin Aries with the Roode Bomb. And that has kind of let everyone think, well, how can Austin Aries come back from that? Is Austin Aries, does he have a chance? You know, can he beat Bobby Roode? You know, since Bobby Roode's already got a win over him, Aries probably has a few doubters now. Whereas beforehand, after Aries knocked off Hideo Itami as well, Aries was looking as though he was going to be the man to beat Bobby Roode. But, well, NXT last week perhaps proves otherwise, where Roode hit the Roode Bomb and beat Austin Aries. And now Austin Aries will come into this one certainly as the underdog. Bobby Roode and Aries both tying each other up here, trying to gain an upper hand. Bobby Roode looks as though he may get that to start things off here. And Roode takes him down. Aries off of his feet first. And now Roode has Aries and picks him up and drops him right in front of him. Bobby Roode now, a good start for him. Right hand there to Austin Aries as well. Austin Aries, shoulder block takedown. Bobby Roode is down. So this is for an opportunity to be the man, the face of NXT. The biggest star, the biggest attraction, the main draw. This is what it's all about. To be the champion of the brand. The ever so important champion. Oh, Bobby Roode. Well, we saw him use that a couple of weeks ago, and it worked out pretty well for him. He's gone back to it again. This time, Austin Aries is having none of it. A kick to the back there of Roode by Aries. Aries now has Roode and just takes him down to the back of the head, bouncing off the mat. Austin Aries has been good since coming to NXT, but he knows he's got a little bit more work to do yet. Aries now has Roode up, and a kick to the head. Roode looks as though he doesn't know where he is. It looks like he got kicked out of this atmosphere. The way he reacted, he was out of here. Aries has been good, but he hasn't quite been the best. He's been overshadowed by a number of superstars like Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, Hideo Itami. The last month, Austin Aries has just started to come into his own a little bit. I think he's kind of ironed out some of the kinks that he had since coming to NXT, and now he looks as though he's better than ever. He looks as though he's ready for this opportunity, ready to come here to NXT and accomplish what he was trying to do, and that is become NXT champion. And as you know, becoming NXT champion may lead to the NXT call-up that many people want. They want to get to the main roster. Bobby Roode, he came out and said, look, I'm not here for the NXT championship. I'm here to be on the main roster. If I have to win the title to get there, that's exactly what I'm going to do, and he's done that. Aries again with a big kick to Roode, and the same type of impact like the first time. So Bobby Roode is just here to keep on impressing people, to get himself a place on SmackDown or Raw. He's the NXT champion right now. I don't think Shawn Michaels is going to let him go too easily. Roode now has Aries and tosses him over the top. And just putting some pressure on the muscle there of Austin Aries, that trapezius muscle. Aries looks as though he's going to get back to his feet, striking Roode in the gut. And a big one right to the face as well. These good right hands here by Aries, who's taken down again though. Roode now has a hold of Aries. And going to go for an exploder suplex. Aries nearly tossed out of the ring by Bobby Roode. Nicely done there by Austin Aries, who grabs the rope. That's the veteran experience of Austin Aries coming out right there. Aries, plenty of years in this business, and he knows where he is in the ring at all times. And he was ready to grab those ropes to get him out of that predicament. Now, clotheslining Roode down. Just a 2 count though for Austin Aries, who awaits Bobby Roode to get back to his feet. Aries though can't capitalize as Roode grabs a hold. Roode now grabs Aries and takes him down with the arm as well. Putting more pressure on the arm of Austin Aries. Now Aries will kick at it too though. Trying to stop Aries from perhaps lifting him up for that brain buster later on. Aries though going to try and stop Roode from attacking the arm. Countering back. Right hand there to Bobby Roode. Aries grabs Roode. Into the corner he goes. Roode countering back though. And a shot to the gut there by Bobby Roode onto Austin Aries. Driving the knee into the face of Austin Aries in the corner. Putting more pressure on him. Austin Aries trying to hang in there as Roode looks for the onslaught of offense. Trying to really take it to Austin Aries tonight. Again working away on the traps of Aries. Not sure about this tactic from Roode, but if it works out for him. This is more like it. Huge right hands just to the forehead and the skull of Austin Aries. That is gonna hurt. Aries sweeps Roode off his feet. I think more so looking to try to hang in there for a little bit. Kind of put the pressure back on Roode immediately with that cover. Knew he wasn't going to get it, but just a matter of recovering and also putting some pressure on. Leg scissors, but Roode able to get away from it. Roode now has Aries, and down he goes with the suplex. Nicely done. The back of Aries taken down as Roode hooks the leg, only gets 2. Well, after Bobby Roode's controversial victory at Takeover 2 against AJ Styles, I guess a few of us have kind of been wondering if Bobby Roode's a bit of a paper champion right now. Obviously Finn Balor came out and distracted AJ Styles, and Bobby Roode picked up the pieces and allowed Roode to kind of get the win. But Bobby Roode has a little bit to prove himself, which I think is why SmackDown and Raw haven't been calling yet, because of that controversial win. Roode now hang on off the top of the rope. Oh boy! Other side of the ring, Bobby Roode could be out of it. Aries now gonna try and put him away. Hold that thought. And now a kick out again at Roode by 2. Just to finish that up, I thought perhaps maybe SmackDown and Raw aren't calling Bobby Roode because of his controversial win. They're waiting for Roode to get that one definitive win to prove to everyone that he deserves to be the champion. When he beat Hideo Itami, I think still a few elements of doubt. It was such a tough match. He only just barely scraped through it. And obviously getting a nice win in tag team action is good, but it certainly doesn't prove whether or not you deserve to be world champion. So right now, Bobby Roode has a lot to prove here. He could beat Austin Aries. He'll still remain NXT champion. But hey, some people may start calling around. GM of SmackDown Edge or GM of Raw Christian may start to see something in Bobby Roode and maybe thinking, hey, this guy could potentially be a world champion for us one day. That's what Bobby Roode wants regardless. That's Bobby Roode's plan right now. Whether it's going to come into fruition, I'll have to wait and see. Aries gets Roode up. Into the corner he goes. Aries slowly getting towards Roode. But Bobby Roode fighting back. Aries as well. Kicks to the midsection of both men. Now Aries head first. Roode bouncing off the canvas. and he could be in some trouble here. Aries wants Roode up. He's not willing to wait though. He's trying to come after Roode straight away, and Roode, he scouted out, but Aries tosses down Bobby Roode, and now a chance now for Aries. What can he do here? Nice arm drag. Doesn't lead to the win though, of course, but Bobby Roode, the pressure's on. Aries trying to recover a little bit, but Aries looking good, going toe-to-toe right now with our champion. Roode again. Oh, hang on, Bobby Roode, wait a second. Yes, the Roode bomb! Bobby Roode hits his best maneuver, his best shot, but Aries gets the shoulder up. Bobby Roode thought he had him right there. It beat him on NXT last week, but it can't beat him at TakeOver. Neckbreaker there. Aries dug deep, found a way to kick out. And Roode's got to be careful that he has to just keep on going. Don't allow Aries any time to recover here. He's in control. And Roode's just tossing Aries around, which is what he should be doing. Just keep on going. Aries has had enough. He's trying to get himself going here, but he just can't, as Roode just continues to shut it down. And now a chin lock from behind. Continue the pressure. Aries trying to fight out of it, trying to recover, trying to get himself back onto his feet, and a chance to get himself back into this match. But Bobby Roode not having any of it, really putting the pressure on Aries as a headbutt bouncing off the head as Bobby Roode. Aries breaks the hold. And now perhaps Aries working his way back into it. Right hand now by Aries. Enziguri as well. Nicely done by Aries. Roode going to be dragged towards the middle of the ring. And an elbow to follow it up onto the knee of Bobby Roode. Roode slowly back to his feet. Aries, no, can't quite get it. Aries now kicks the back of the knee of Bobby Roode. It's a German suplex to follow. Nice little sequence there by Aries, who's starting to gain some momentum here. Perhaps the advantage has swung into his favor, and Aries is getting close to perhaps earning his way back into this matchup and getting that championship around his waist. Only takes one big move for Aries to get this win. Can he find it? Can he dig deep and somehow get it? Taking down Roode again, who's trying to survive right now. This time, grabs the arms, hits the German suplex, bridges through, still has it, but Roode will find a way to kick out. Shoulders are up, Aries can't get the win. Roode stays alive. Aries now takes Roode into the corner with that Irish whip. Bobby Roode has Aries up top. Dangerous territory now for Aries. Bobby Roode, what's he thinking here? Thinking perhaps a superplex. Aries, I don't think he's going to be able to stop this. Aries in trouble. Superplex off the top. Bobby Roode may have it here. Roode, though, not going for the cover. Not sure about that. And, went for the spine buster instead, but got caught out by Aries. DDT by Aries. Big counter there. He had to counter, otherwise it would have been over right there. Aries with the cover. And Roode will kick out again at 2. Just can't quite get him, Aries. But that's a big moment in this match, though. That spine buster gets connected. It's over. But Bobby Roode's got to go back to the drawing board. Aries now. Double knees to the face. Bobby Roode looks as though he's seeing fairies. Aries has Roode. And here comes a brain buster. Bobby Roode's brains have been scrambled. And now Aries is about to become your NXT champion. No, the shoulder is up. Bobby Roode kicks out this time. How much, though, has Bobby Roode got left? Another brainbuster. It's over. Aries, you just got to find another one. Bobby Roode looks out on his feet. He is struggling here. Aries nearly had the title, but Bobby Roode found a way. Aries now Using the ropes and gonna launch himself with a enziguri there to Bobby Roode, kicking the side of the face in. Aries feels as though he may have him again here. Hooks that leg, could be it. Kicking out again at 2 though is Bobby Roode. Roode can't do it. He can't let up here. He has to keep going because otherwise Aries will take advantage and beat him right now. This is where the pressure is on Bobby Roode for the first time, truly being tested. This time the title's on the line. This time it's all or nothing. This time Bobby Roode has to do something. Aries, he wants to return the favor with a superplex perhaps. Here it comes. Yes, Aries off the top. Driving Bobby Roode down. And could be it here. Roode, can he find a way to kick out again? Yes, he can. Just barely, though. But Roode stays in it. Aries can't beat him yet. Aries blocks the chop. Turns Roode around. Bobby Roode in survival mode. Gotta try and dig deep here, Roode. Title's on the line. He's about to lose it if he can't find something quickly. Roode now going back to what he does best, and that's just punching you right in the face. Working now on Aries. Roode's got Aries up. And now Roode, hang on! Roode hits the Roode bomb! Bobby Roode finds the Roode bomb! Can Aries kick out this time? No, he can't, and Roode retains. I can't say it was glorious. I can't say it was fabulous. I can't say it was amazing. But I will say it was well earned. Bobby Roode survives another night as NXT champion. Here at TakeOver, Roode still champion just. Austin Aries took him to his absolute limits, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Roode still the NXT champion. What a win for Bobby Roode. He'll go into the next season as your champion of NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the final episode of NXT for quite some time. Like I said earlier in the video, I think we'll probably be back after WrestleMania, and that's WrestleMania in Universe Mode time. We're currently at TLC, so that's about 3 months in game time, which I think will probably take about 6 to 2 months to get done in real time. And the reason why we're taking time off is because we need some time for new creator wrestlers to be made on WWE 2k17. So once there's enough creator wrestlers that we believe that we can implement into NXT and really have the full scope of NXT's roster, then we'll be back with more NXT. I hope you guys have enjoyed NXT and its small little run. It's going to be back, and it's going to be back better than ever. We can have new superstars, new championships, you name it, it's going to be back. And it's going to be awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please do leave a like on this episode of Universe Mode. Subscribe if you haven't already. Surely you have by now. If you haven't, you're crazy. Hit the button right now, subscribe, and we'll be back with the next episode, which will be the final episode of Universe Mode for 2k16, and that will be TLC. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all TLC.